Hey, everybody. It's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and the Japanese company SBI Holdings, which is the largest shareholder in terms of outside shareholders of Ripple. They wholly own this company, B2C2, arguably the largest market maker globally and liquidity provider. The company decided today that they're going to halt XRP trading with US-based counterparties. So expect to see a few of the traders in this space step back away from XRP, but it's most likely only going to be those companies who are in the United States. If we take a look at how that may impact the volume in terms of volume by currency for XRP, you can see here that USD Tether 49.86% is what is being used to trade into that digital asset, followed by BTC at 14.83%, and then the US dollar at 11.69%. And then you have the Korean won, which is always very, very strong, followed by the euro and then the Japanese yen, respectively. So I did pop onto the BitCub exchange today and talk to their support. This is the RippleNet partner. They are also one that is supposed to be an ODL facilitator for the on-demand liquidity using the digital asset XRP here in Asia. And I asked, with this lawsuit going on with Ripple, are you going to stop trading XRP? And the answer was, for now, we provide trading, deposit, and withdrawal as normal, and we still have no plan to close XRP service. So I think this really is going to be limited to the United States. Now meet Joseph Dever. He's the former assistant director with the SEC Enforcement Division, now current Securities Counsel at Cozen O'Connor. And he said on December 23rd that the SEC is coming off litigation victories this year in cryptocurrency. So he was not surprised to see the action taken with Ripple. And these victories, well, there's a few high-profile ones. Telegram was one, and it was settled. Kick was another, and it was settled. BitClave was another, and it was settled. So when these go to settlement, they don't go to trial. Unicorn was a big one. It was settled. John McAfee, he also came to a settlement. And then Steven Seagal, it was very high profile, and it was settled. So all of these cases, the high profile ones, came from that cyber division. And when they were announced as being settled by the SEC, they had direct quotes of accomplishment and warnings, all of them did, all by the chief of the division, who you see here, Allison Christina Littman. She's pictured with her husband, who works as an attorney as well, representing the Social Security division. And, well, he's a pretty lucky guy because she eclipsed his salary by more than double. At $231,000 a year, she is part of more than 4,500 government employees that make up the Securities Exchange Commission. And as an advisor to Jay Clayton, as she was, I wonder, with Ripple not rolling over, if she'll continue that advisory position. You see, in fiscal year 2020, the SEC brought 715 enforcement actions, including 405 standalone actions. They obtained $4.68 billion in disgorgement and penalties. $4.68 billion, a record amount, and returning only $600 million to the harmed investors. Remember, they claim to protect the retail investors, but put more than $6 billion in their treasury. I think something is very wrong here. Meet Michael Diduik. He has 18 years of experience at the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and private practice. And I want you to listen to his take on XRP, on whether it's a security or not. I want to give thanks out to Stephen Bull Diep for this clip. It's very short. It's just about a minute long. And I want you to have a listen to his opinion.
Question from each of your perspectives. Do you think XRP is a security? And if you had to guess, what would you think the SEC would say?
Start with our SEC expert. I don't think XRP is a security. I think XRP is a currency, and the reason why is when you think about the test that was laid out by the Supreme Court in 1946 in the SEC v. Howey, which is, you've probably all heard of the Howey test. It's a 4-factor test: investment of money in a common enterprise with the expectation of profits based on the efforts of others. And you have to satisfy all 4 prongs. So if one of those prongs is not there, you're not a security. So with XRP, Ripple could go away and XRP would still exist. And so there's no efforts of others in my mind. Anyone else?
Yeah, so that was a good clip. Thank you, Stephen Bull Diep, for putting that one up there. So what thoughts go into making a decision for whether the SEC takes a case or goes to trial? The SEC commissioner, former commissioner Peters, weighs in on this. The commission considers the respondent's financial status. The less money that respondent might have, then the more likely the settlement is going to be reached. Settling cases is also efficient, according to this document. And there is a great emphasis on efficiency within the SEC. Settling allows for more cases without personnel increases. And trial publicity is also stated to be a strong incentive for parties to settle commission actions. The commission actively seeks to publicize its cases in order to get the message out, to the extent that the trials are reported in the media. The commission benefits from this. All of that came from quotes in this document. Now, I received a very interesting reply on Twitter. Somebody said, Eddie, why do you endorse Larson and Garlinghouse execs to assign millions of XRP to themselves, sell them for personal benefit, and disadvantage the hodlers? And if Ripple execs can do this, then RippleNet is highly centralized and out of control. Well, first, there are always 2 sides of every story. Always. So until I really have the other side of the story, I am not at all endorsing Larson or Garlinghouse. And RippleNet, it's totally and completely separate from the XRP Ledger. Today, I shared with my Patreons that there is someone who is emerging from the XRP community that's going to have a brand new channel. And I did announce the name to my Patreons, but I'm sorry, I don't have the okay to do it here and now. But I can tell you that they will be announcing soon. And I'm going to have this person as my guest, likely in the first week of the new year. And you're going to see how the XRP Ledger with XRP can be robust, powerful, and a force all on its own, totally separate from RippleNet. He's an expert in the DeFi area. I'll give you that much of a clue. And he knows intimately about a solution that uses XRP. That's all I'm going to say, but do look forward to my hosting him. I'm very, very, very happy to see this happening. And also, there is a lot of fun to be had still, and a lot of opportunity to enjoy this space while XRP is working out its challenges. And so with BTC hitting 27,000, very, very exciting. And there's going to be lots of movement and price action in other projects that have real utility and are solving a real problem. So there is a lot to do in this space, and I want everyone to chin up and continue to have fun in this space, because BTC is going to take a lot of these projects into the stratosphere. All right, everybody, we're going to jump to some fluff. Yeah, I chose this picture to show you because I wanted you to get an idea of the scale. These are these nano puzzles, and they are what in Japanese is called very komokai, which is very detailed. And you can see with the hand and the tweezers how small in terms of scale this is. It's a portion of Tokyo called Shinjuku. Here it is in its larger, completed fashion. I don't think I could do this puzzle. This one is really fun to look at, but I think it's beyond what I can do. This company I wanted to introduce you to is called Tenyo, and they are a Japanese company, and they do all sorts of these very intricate, tiny, detailed puzzle sculptures. This is one of the UNESCO sites in Nikko, one of the famous gates, and this is a tank. Sorry, I'm not a tank person. I don't know what kind of tank this is, but I did think it was pretty cool looking. And then there is Himeji Castle, which is really quite fun. But the purpose of this fluff is to show you one of their new nano puzzles. This is the metallic nano puzzle, and it is a bunch of samurai armor. This one happens to be Ieyasu Tokugawa. And don't be fooled here. These are tiny, tiny, tiny little pieces, but it looks so good, right? I think with our world being so complex and sometimes really overwhelming in many ways, that getting lost into these little tiny puzzles is maybe a really good thing to do. It looks like something I want to try. I want to do the line of samurai armor. All right, everybody, do take care, and sayonara for now. Bye-bye.